In this episode of Vroom Reacts, just for your Overwatch with a side of salt, and we're starting right now. Hey, how are you? I'm Vroom, and on this channel I post fresh reaction videos for you every day.
It's been months since I've even touched Overwatch.
Yes,
I wonder what
so
I've
many
missed.
things to do.
Oh right,
Like,
nothing.
you've missed
This game only updates
a
every
Moira,
4 months.
you know, like a thing. For example, balls.
Reaper, we just want you to know this is a safe space.
Yes.
So,
No,
you
safe
used
space.
to love Overwatch, but now it seems like you're just ignoring it. And whenever someone asks you about it, you get angry.
Why?
What's going
No.
on?
Are you serious? This is just old and boring. Like, yeah, sure. Overwatch
What?
used to be really fun, but I mean,
And now?
like, nothing's changed. It's just the same thing day in and day out. Not to mention having the Overwatch namesake tied to me. It's all anyone ever wants to talk about. I have other
Really?
interests, you know.
But
Plus,
they
if you
have
ever
May.
talk to any of the fans,
And the May
holy
can do
wow, are
Yeti
they
hunt.
annoying. Like, do these kids think that spamming memes is cool?
Yes.
Do they think that that'll ever get them a friend or positive attention at a social
Exactly,
gathering?
that's the way
shops
it
around here
works.
suck too. Why can't I just buy
Because-
the outfit I want? I shouldn't have to buy a box for a chance to get what I want. It's just insulting to the consumer's
Because-
intelligence.
Well,
No.
what does that have to do with?
Plus, it's you lot. You're all so boring.
Oh my God.
The only one I sort
Really?
of enjoy is me, and that's just because I've kind of become my own character. I mean, if I
What?
wanted to fit in with you lot, I'd probably act all.
Uh-huh.
I can literally sum you all up with one or two words. Warrior,
Go.
gamer, cowboy, monkey.
Scientist. Well, yeah, but all of us are still having a lot of fun with Overwatch.
And
Pretty
that's
much.
fine. You can enjoy it if you want, but I don't. It's just not fun
Uh-huh.
to me, and I'd rather
Why
do
not?
other things.
But
Like
I want
what?
you to do Overwatch stuff. I don't
Exactly.
care about the other stuff you're doing.
Fuck
Overwatch
you,
stuff.
Jack. Nobody is forcing you to watch me. And it's not like you even pay me to do Overwatch shit. This
No.
isn't projecting. You know what? I don't need
Really
this.
not?
Repositioning.
Reposition.
For good.
For
So I
good.
get pestered non-stop for more Overwatch content, and seeing as how it's now the season of giving, I've decided to give you another reason to call me trash because I'm not making the exact video that you want.
No,
Overwatch has been
sad
out for about a
moments.
year and a half, and what have
How
we gotten
is
since
it?
launch? 5 heroes and a couple of maps. Oh shit, but that's right, a bunch of skins, yeah! But one day long ago, I promised to cover everything, so with this final Overwatch video, I've got a checklist to cover. I'll start off by saying that I don't care for Overwatch anymore, and this video will basically be all negative, so if your little heart can't handle that,
Yes,
just accept
go
that
on,
Overwatch
the
salts are
negative
done and
version.
mosey on over to another video.
Somebody
Or the
has to
unsubscribe
do
button,
it.
I guess. These are in fact opinions, and I'll do my best to present them in a completely professional manner.
Uh-huh.
Let's get started. I got a new
Fishy.
tagline for the game. Overwatch, the game for cucks. And no, not the
no.
buzzword use of cuck, the literal use. Because if you play this game with anyone you care about, you will see them get fucked repeatedly by strangers. So a few heroes have had reworks, but not enough where it takes a toll on you, where you really have to learn how to counterplay anything new. I jumped
No,
in 5 months
it's like,
later, and it took me
you know.
one game to learn the new champ and the small changes. You still kill Mercy because she reses people.
Genau.
Roadhog's a pushover now,
Or
so
exactly.
if anything, it's forgetting shit. And Diva's still a bitch.
Yes.
These are even more salt videos. Character balance in this game is a joke since it's modeled around who is crying the loudest rather than the competitive
But that's
scene,
the
which is
normal
why
thing
Roadhog got nerfed.
with
He had
all
a simple kill
games.
counter of dodge the hook or you're fucked, but if you dodge it, he's fucked. But that proved too difficult, so they slap on the, well, Roadhog's a tank, so we felt he was too offensive. We want to remodel him to be more tanky. And in that same series of patches, they took Diva, the easy overplayed, easy cosplay fat bait, and gave her missiles. But to make up for that, they lowered her defense matrix, i.e.,
So-
they removed her defensive capabilities
Exactly.
for offensive ones
They did-
as a tank.
removed
Like Blizzard,
her
if you're
from
gonna
being a
nerf the
tank.
less fuckable characters and buff the popular ones, at least put in the patch notes the real reason. Roadhog got nerfed because kids who play the game suck, and Diva got buffed because kids who play this game want
But-
to get sucked. By
Honestly,
Diva.
I
There
didn't
is a
really
skill
mind
ceiling in this game, but
Roadhog that
90% of
much. He
reaching
was,
the top is just
like,
being able to aim
strong,
and use your ult effectively.
but
Anytime anything complex or
he
skill-based
didn't
comes
really
into the
need
game,
that,
it's removed or
that
gutted
much.
because most people that play Overwatch are in fact casuals. And ooh, it sounds like a boogeyman
It's a
term, but
fun
it's part of the
game
reason
to
I grew
play.
to despise Overwatch. Overwatch became the FPS for people that can't play first-person shooters.
Oh.
Most people play it because it's popular and their friends play it. They like the characters. They can't
Like-
aim, but the game gives each
You
character
mean-
a crutch for that, and they like feeling accomplished.
Like
Or they're a Blizzard fanboy.
you
However,
can't
Blizzard is more concerned with
describe
combating
much.
trolls and toxicity than fixing their game. I say fix in the sense that a year and a half has gone by and the meta is basically the same. The same 8
Yeah, it
heroes are
has
used again and again. The maps
seen
are
a
still
lot of
always with
changes,
choke
though.
point after choke point. So all
Yeah, that's the
games
point.
are is wait for the Rhine to fuck up, or your team doesn't fail their ults as hard as the other team. From the
Reinhardt
toxic
wasn't a
aspect, it
stable
honestly
tank
just seems
for some
pathetic
time,
that they
so-
make multiple posts and even videos basically saying, be nice to each other, please. But then they'll go around and ban people over the silliest things. You can get banned for spamming in-game voice lines that are mean.
Really? You can't do
Diva
that?
Players, be careful about asking if it's easy mode. You can't even one-trick in this game anymore. You'll get booted for being really good at one character if you pick him every game because, meta. There was a Grandmaster Torb that got banned just because he played Torb all the time, and he's obviously good if he's Grandmaster.
Yeah,
I
pretty
still
much.
think it's dumb that Blizzard would basically take back this dude's $60 because he didn't want to play someone he's bad at, and this is coming from a guy who knocked offense Torbs. Fun game mode. Try playing competitive, and in all chat, use nothing but TF2 domination lines and see how fast you get banned. At first, I thought the characters were at least entertaining, but the more I played, the more hollow they became. They are all just a trope, and not even clever ones. They have no fun or varied dialogue, and even stay safe and untoxic in their little quips to avoid hurting someone's feelings. Even the negative banter between the characters just sounds like some cheesy anime rival trope starting every line with a heh. The design started okay, but they seem to be getting more and more overly complex. Like, what is this? They started with a theme and then decided more detail. More detail is good. I'll draw another comparison, and no, this doesn't mean I'm starting salts on this series now, but look at TF2. Look at how simple these designs are and how fun they are. 90% of the concept art for Overwatch looks better than the endgame. Like, why was this not in the game? Why was this not Sombra? I kind of hate doing animated bits for Overwatch salts because it's just so obnoxious drawing the characters. The game also got so wrapped up in its competitive scene and forcing its meta that you can barely even play quick play without people harping at you to go try hard. God forbid
no,
you
I'm
made
not
a sniper
playing
or anything
quick
because it only
I'm
gets
playing
worse
PvE,
from there. I started
because
playing
that's the best
competitive
game
games
mode
of League of
in
Legends,
the
which
game.
I've since gone back to because of how gross Overwatch has gotten and how little it updates. Sure, League can get pretty terrible with its community, but honestly, it's lowered since Overwatch came out, probably because the majority of overly toxic people moved to Overwatch.
Exactly.
When most of my games have someone questioning my
be
pick, threatening to disconnect
all the
control, or
toxic
just
people.
flaming me most times before the match even begins, it's just not a good environment. Since the characters all have such low skill ceilings, it's a lot harder to carry as one person.
Wouldn't that low skill ceilings like
harder on
Genji?
your team rather than other
Has a low
competitive
skill
titles,
ceiling?
which
I
sure
wouldn't say so.
is great if you have a team, but it makes solo queue even more of a joke than it normally is. You can be taking
because
down
you have
heroes
6
left
people.
and right, cold in every aspect, even the ones you shouldn't be, but still get gimped by a press queue to win ult and have your team fumble around instead of push an objective. And finally, the community. The #1 reason why I left. Time and time again, I'm reminded how awful it is, and playing again did not change my view on its garbage status at all. Since the game is modeled to attract as many people as possible with its cookie-cutter characters, waifuable females, I bet they're gay because they talked once guys, and overall grade school level gameplay, the game does in fact see a large fanbase and player base.
Yes.
Which is weird because they boast about having 30 million players, but you'll still be stuck in queue for who knows how long. But this is what
it goes
people's
very
minds in a
quickly,
way
though.
to believe that because they're playing a popular game,
Unless you're good,
they're popular.
then it takes a
Let
lot
me
of
beat
time.
you to the punch. I went through that phase, and I felt like an idiot afterwards. People will constantly stroke their dicks in this game, boasting about stats or ranks, put others down for their many
that's the
hours but
normal
lack
thing
of skill,
people do,
and compare
even
anything
outside
and
of the
everything
game.
to this game because they just don't have many connections to others. You slap the Overwatch sticker on something and it's instantly better because now it's popular. Hell, it's how my channel got popular.
Exactly.
With the more Overwatch fans that came to my channel, the more anxious I became, and the less fun I had creating videos. They constantly screamed for more content, commenting on any video or stream I made that wasn't even related to Overwatch, demanding or even threatening me to make their favorite hero. And then when I did, they'd blow a gasket if I disagreed with them on anything or insulted this amazing and groundbreaking game. Name
sad
one thing that
moments.
Overwatch does better than any other competitive shooter. It made me jaded, and it really showed in my
one
later videos.
thing, they
I even
got
tried
a lot
pandering,
more
which is what I
people
did with Doomfist side
streaming
just
and
kind of
playing
parroting
the
what
game.
people wanted, and it turned into this disgusting video with some of the most
You
negative
can look it
comments
up
I've seen
on
on my work.
Twitch, for
I am
example.
not
It's
proud
one
of
of
that
the
video,
top
and
played
honestly,
games,
it's
so-
probably my least favorite that I've ever made, even more than like Super Mario Hyatzane, baby. That's right,
Whoops.
I'm that guy. On the other side, you look at when I did Zelda side assaults. Even if I talked about how I didn't particularly like a game, I would get comments more like, okay, I understand your opinion and respect it,
Yeah,
but I
but
still have
that's
my own.
a
Whereas in
Age
Overwatch, it
gap,
was
I
just
would
kinda,
say.
no.
Exactly.
Overwatch just, it invites a lot of children, and children cry when you take away their toy or tell them it's stupid. I would know.
But
I frequently find kids and mock their
YouTube
choice in
should
toys
be
whenever I venture out
13
in
and
public.
above.
Ultimately, I just don't like that Overwatch has
That's a
become
farce,
casualized
right?
garbage, more concerned about its community than its gameplay. I don't like the egos it feeds people, and above all, I just don't like how it's played. But I promise I do every character with the side assault, so here you go. Here's the remainders. Skygal is the
Oh,
soldier from
really?
TF2, but swapping out skillful rocket
Oh,
jumps
wow,
with a jetpack.
no.
If people can aim, you're fucked. She is not Mercy's girlfriend.
No.
Shipping is called shipping because the people that do it are generally the size of small freight carriers.
Oh.
Tracer is a lesbian. This is important and impacts gameplay. She's
Yeah,
also the token
exactly.
character because butt. Ironically,
Totally.
rarely played
And the
because
butt got
meta.
nerfed.
She is reliant on the other team not being able to aim because otherwise she's fucked. Hanzo
Yeah,
and
150
Widowmaker
health.
snipe. Pick them if you want your team to hate you. Winston
Exactly.
goes bananas.
Even if you do
Pick
top
him
damage.
to meme on Genjis, otherwise avoid him. Zarya is
Why not?
popular because
Why
guys and
avoid?
gals want to get fucked by your Fudanari penis. You must be good at holding down left mouse. Be sure to never bubble your allies at opportune times. Ana was the first new character and I don't like her, but she heals and sleeps.
so
Zenyatta
good.
has a weird fan base. He
Yes.
is now useless because Mariah does what he does, but better. David Bowie is the
Mariah
newest champion.
does.
She
We
does
get
not
David
belong in this
Bowie.
game
Oh, so
stylistically.
good.
You don't need to aim or have skill to do well. People
No.
will play this character and project their headcanon into every piece of fan art and game you see. Graves from League of
Something
Legends
like
with
that.
a hat is for tryhards, but will more than likely fail and blame you. You're
Mm-hmm.
not good at aiming, so have hard CC and a look at enemy to win ult. The cowboy trope is boring and done to death. He has no unique
Unless
qualities.
he has,
Junkrat
like-
is my least favorite character in the game. His
Really?
fans like him because subconsciously
He's
they too
so
view themselves
much
as
fun,
trash,
but you
and they
can't
don't believe
really
they
aim
deserve
with
any
him.
better
Oh,
than
shit, at least I
trash,
can't,
baby.
so- but
They
he's
are
fun to
correct.
play.
You never have to let go of the
He
left
has, like,
mouse button.
ra-
Aim in the
random
general
things,
direction
random
of enemies and
kills.
pretend you're skilled if one of your bouncing
That's-
grenades or get out of jail free mines kill someone.
What
Then you can
is
tell all of
happening
your
to
friends that you
Junkrat?
Junkratted as well as someone with 900 hours as the character.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, the door's closed. Overwatch is uninstalled and I'm done with it. No more
Oh.
Overwatch hero with the side assault. So no Pharah side assault, Mariah, Zarya, or whatever else.
Mariah,
It's
I
donezo.
think it
Feel
would be
free to
Mariah.
personally insult me or send death threats because
No.
I won't be making videos that you want to see. Or, you know, just unsubscribe. I really don't blame you. Hit me up on Twitter, send hate mail to my P.O. box. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore, and if tears and hate worked on me, I'd be working for Blizzard. For the other cool peeps, stick around. We got a new Sig and Tessa coming up, and of course, a whole bunch of new salts not on Overwatch.
Oh, nicely done. Kind of a bit salty, the parting gift, but I understand where it's coming from. Please give this video a thumbs up and tell me what you think about burning out in Overwatch. Also, Vroomscribe to the channel for fresh daily reaction videos. See you in the next episode of Vroom Reacts.